You're very welcome along to McGovern Park Ruislip for the Barhale Senior Football Championship final between Tir Chonaill Gaels and North London Shamrocks. I'm your commentator today, Charlie Evans. Alongside me is Paul Coggins and Sean Kerwin. And Paul, we're hoping, so far the county finals particularly haven't been the closest of games. We're hoping that today can change that trend.
Yes, Charlie, and good afternoon to everybody listening all over Ireland and UK and all over the world. Welcome to McGovern Park. It's a soggy, damp, wet McGovern Park today. We haven't seen rain here in a couple of months, but we've had plenty of it this morning. So, yeah, I think this is going to be extremely close, Charlie. They're two really well-matched teams. You have the champions, North London Shamrocks, who are, you know, in really good form and have played really well in the last couple of games against 18 times champions Tir Chonaill Gaels, who haven't won a championship since 2019. But I'm going to have to keep quiet now for the Aranavine. Well, that's lovely, well sang there, and ready to go here. This is a flagship competition here in London. We had two championship finals yesterday. Tir Chonaill Gaels won the junior championship, sponsored by Turin, and the intermediate championship sponsored by VGC. The winners there were Taras. So Tir Chonaill Gaels going for the double. Few key battles I be seeing here today, Charlie, is Liam Gavigan. Who's going to mark Liam Gavigan on the North London team? Great servant to the club, superb leader, was captain in 2019 for the North London Shamrocks. You have Daniel Clark and Damien Diver, two current London senior players, class players, who, if they're allowed to dictate the game, they'll be very dangerous. The Gaels have improved hugely as the season has gone on, Charlie. I know there's a few changes to the team and they're about to throw it up, so I let everybody know.
Yep, so the Tir Chonaill Gaels team is the same starting 15 that's been publicised. There's just two changes on the North London team. John McDyer and Rory Morin drop out and they're replaced by Daniel Clark and Michael O'Reilly. That says a lot, Paul, about the strength North London have when people like Daniel Clark are actually named to not start at the beginning of the game.
North London Shamrocks have won the throw-up. Damien Diver from Oval, Donegal, top player, gives it to Daniel Clark. I think Shamrocks probably have, again, it's like a crossfield breeze, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's not really favouring anybody, slightly maybe favouring North London Shamrocks. There's Tom Lenihan. Shamrocks, when they go at pace, and this is a good start for them. There's an opening shot and a really good score. That was from, is it the full-back, Ben McKenna. So you wouldn't have expected him to get the first score, Charlie, but that was a real good move and a good start for North London.
Indeed, yeah. I think, speaking to North London before the game, Ben McKenna has number 3 on his back, but he's actually going to play at wing-back. So there's a few positional changes as well to the North London team.
Yeah. Liam Kelly from St Michael's Club in County Donegal, he's full-back. There's a second effort and another very, very good score from...
It was Joe
McGill, the convoy man, County Donegal. That's a really good, strong start from North London Shamrocks. The Gaels will want to settle it. 2 points to nil, and we're only in about the first minute and a half. Here's the kick out from the goalie, Jake Turley, Dublin under 21 player. The Gaels have won that kick out, and it's over on the far side with Liam Gallagher. Liam passes it on to Sean Wogan, the Glen Sully man. Pops it across to Enon McDonough. There's a good run there. Is that Wogan again? Good tackling. He's going to have the shot. That's a good score. Good score, good response from the Gaels. A little bit of afters between Wogan and Clark, but nothing too major. It's a county final. There's going to be plenty of that going on. So it'll be interesting to see the first kick out for North London Shamrocks. Ronan McGeehan, a top class goalkeeper, has played superbly for North London Shamrocks all season. He's gone straight down the middle, lots of bodies up for it, and it's gone back. Aidan McGarvey's going to clean this up, the full back. Another Donegal father and Sligo mother, Breach and Cormac. Aidan, part of the London Junior 2 years ago, the London Junior homegrown squad. That's good tackling by North London Shamrocks. Dodd has been turned over. That's a good turnover, but then they've come back and turned them over again. So good work there by both defence and attack. Conor Halloran, Salthill Knockacara, the captain of Tir Chonaill Gaels, going on a run here, straight down the middle, looking for options. I'd say spin it out to the left-hand side. James Boyle. James looking for Gav. Here's Liam Gavigan. Back to Halloran. You'll see the Gaels been patient. They're a very patient build-up team. They don't panic. North London Shamrocks would be more of a quick-moving team.
North London only have two players up.
Liam Gallagher, this could be a call. I think it will be a call for sure.
North London only had
that's
two
basic.
men up.
Yeah, that's very basic. That's very basic. It's going to be it's going to be for Tir Chonaill Gaels. He's going over to double check, but he'll get it in the end. Charlie, referees and linesmen today.
Referee today is Mark Hanley from Coggins, and his linesmen are, you have Colin Lynott from St Clarets, and then Charlie O'Hagan is the other linesman on the far side from Round Towers.
Shamrocks will be very disappointed with that. Very early in the game to be losing concentration that quickly. People should be, the full forward should be saying, get back. It's lackadaisical and not acceptable, and the management will not be happy. Peter Witherow from the St Michael's Club in Creeshla, the home club of my late wife Anne, and there'll be a lot of interest in Donegal today, especially in both camps. There's a big tradition of Donegal people with Tir Chonaill Gaels, and obviously a lot of players, current players from Donegal playing for North London Shamrocks too. So they'll be a bit excited around Creeshla today in Dunfanaghy. So hello to you all there watching. I see Martin McElhenney, the ex-Donegal player, here earlier. I'm not sure who he's supporting, but he would know Peter Witherow. So anyway, it's 2 points each, and that's a poor kick out, and has been taken by Kevin Raff, the Tir Chonaill Gaels captain. Kevin Raff is the captain actually, and we're looking at breaches there. Here's Callum Gardner, Ballyhonest man. He had a brilliant game in the semi-final, scored 6 points. The Gaels will be looking to him to try and open up some scores, but a good response from Tir Chonaill Gaels, Charlie. Liam Gavigan has it on the far left hand side now. He could be going for a score. He's giving it to Gardner. There's an effort from Gardner. He would have liked to get that, but it's spun wide, Charlie. Yeah,
I think it's key for Tir Chonaill Gaels today that they get Liam Gavigan more involved. He was marked out of the game by Conor Gallagher really against Round Towers in the semi-final. He's such a creative player that obviously he's been a key man for Tir Chonaill Gaels for 15 years, Paul.
Yeah,
he's such a great servant to the club.
Yeah, on and off the field, he's a pure winner. He's been marked by Conor McKelvey today in North London Shamrocks. Conor's a very good man marker, so that'll be a tight affair. Here's Daniel Clark, Daniel Keyman, but he's been turned over. You won't have that much time. The Gaels are ferocious in their tackling. Dodd there, the Burt man, brings it to Liam Gallagher. Liam Gallagher gets it down the field for a first touch for Josh Crowley Holland, another new player in the last couple of years for Tir Chonaill Gaels, left-footed. There's Josh back to Liam Gallagher. Liam Gallagher's Donegal heritage too. Gets it across the field. As I said, McDonough has it. Just steady build-up play by Tir Chonaill Gaels. Very hard to tell about that breeze, Charlie. It's really going cross the field, and it's fairly strong, all right, but it's not really helping either team. Very patient here by Holland. He's had a go with his left foot. That looks pretty good, but it's just hit the post and drifted wide. So good effort there. We've got Sean Kerwin, the captain of St Kieran's Juniors, and part of the London Junior squad. He's here with us today. Dave is not available, our usual stats man, so thanks to Sean for that. Any interesting stuff, Sean, early on?
We'll see now from the kick out. It's battered down well by TCG.
So Tir Chonaill Gaels are doing very well on the North London Shamrocks kickouts. That shows the hunger is there. They've won 3 out of 4 of their kickouts. Ryan McCready, number 4 there. Ryan, another member of the London junior squad. He was in there where it hurt. So there's Gavigan. Good ball to James Boyle. James Boyle back into Wogan. Wogan's been turned over, but the Gaels still have it. Lots of bodies, lots of attacking play there from the Gaels. They've lots of bodies around the breaks. Liam Gallagher now, current London player, just outside. He was thinking about a 2-pointer, but he didn't go for it. There's Holland, a bit of space inside for Boyle, a lot of space. Poor effort by James. He won't be happy with that. James, a very hard working wing forward. It hasn't even gone out, so North London have it. McGeehan gets it out. They usually play really fast attacking football, North London. Mark Friel, the centre half back, good ball, a lot of space there. Liam Murphy is making a run and he's got it. Liam Murphy from Galway also plays hurling with the Gabriel's club. Giving it inside. That's a really good score. Was that Michael Carroll?
Michael Carroll, yeah.
Oh, the Guidor man, the man that played an All-Ireland final in 2014 for Donegal. A really good score, very efficient. 3 points to 2, North London Shamrocks. You know, they were trying to say this might be a cagey game. It's not a cagey game. They're going for everything, both teams, Charlie, yeah?
They are. Just one thing to note, you mentioned there that Liam Murphy is a dual player with St Gabriel's. So is Callum Gardner. So you've got 2 players on opposing teams who are playing against each other today. And next Sunday, they'll both be playing together for St Gabriel's. Absolutely,
yeah. Callum played for Ballyhonus in hurling, and he's a fine hurler, Callum. Hasn't got into the game so far. That was a long ball inside to Liam Gavigan, but it unfortunately for Liam went wide, and it's another kick out. Now let's see if North London Shamrocks can improve on their ratio, because at the minute they haven't changed anything, and they must realise that they're not winning the kick-outs. Up it goes, straight up the middle again, and that's gone over the top of everybody, but Aidan McGarvey was alive to it. Well done, Aidan. There's Ian McDonough, and again that's 4 out of 5 now. That's a lot of kickouts not to be winning from North London Shamrocks, so that's an area they'll be looking at. And again, it gives a chance for the Tir Chonaill Gaels to attack down the left hand side. James Boyle playing left half forward, the Fermanagh man. Back to Ryan McCready, left full back. Ryan off to McDonough, the centre half back. Lovely ball into Gavigan. He had a lot of space there. Gives it to Callum Gardner. Good tackling by Owen Flanagan. Gardner reacting to Flanagan. Can't react.
No.
Can't react. But he did. But anyway, here they go. There's Michael Riley, the number 21. Riley gives it into Carroll, yeah? Hard to see through the rain here.
Thomas Lennon
gives it to Thomas, yeah. There's Joe McGill. Joe McGill be expecting, there'll be a lot of expectancy on Joe McGill's shoulders, Charlie. He had a really good semi-final for North London Shamrocks, yeah?
Yeah, he did. He's a good free taker as well from the floor, so if ever a 45 happens, he's a good man to stick it over the bar. It looks like there should be a free.
Yeah, I thought maybe the ref might go back to that incident, but he hasn't. He hasn't gone back. You'd go back for a word anyway with the 2 players, you know, but probably in the excitement of it all. Lads hopping the ball today, that certainly won't be working, and North London were a little bit lucky to get that, but it's a free kick over here beside us on the left hand side of the pitch. It's the right side of the pitch for the kicker, Joe McGill, just inside the 45-metre line. Very difficult kick against what I would say the breeze, but he might be able to swing it in. He'll go really over to the right here and try and swing it in right to left. As you said, we'll test your theory now, Charlie.
Yeah, we'll see if I'm correct. It's not going to go over. Oh my God, in!
It's not going to go over. It's gone into the back of the net instead. So maybe you were really right.
Yeah.
And there you go, Charlie. You see, on the days and the conditions that are in it, it just went low. Nobody went to attack it. Tir Chonaill Gaels should have attacked it and made sure. And it's gone straight past, and them are the kind of things that in a county final you need to go your way. So 1 goal and 2 to North London Shamrocks, 2 points to Tir Chonaill Gaels. There's Michael Miller, won a county championship with St. Eunan's, the captain of North London Shamrocks today. Lenihan done for over carrying there. Liam Gallagher taking a quick one. He's gone on a quick solo and goal. Sees over across to Sean Wogan. Early ball in again if Liam Gavigan can get it, but it's slippery, it's slidey, and he hasn't kept it in. That's 2 balls that they've looked for Gavigan. Certainly Gavigan is getting more space today than he did the last day.
Yeah, he was being man-marked, but again, it's just that kick pass inside in these conditions, the ball is going to spin quickly off the surface, so it's going to have to be a very good
needs
ball
to go to
inside.
chest. Needs to go to chest in these conditions. Daniel Clark was down there. He's limping a little bit. He'd be a massive blow to North London Shamrocks. Again, that's the Gaels. That's 5 out of 6 they've won. Kevin Raff doing a lot of Trojan work there. Callum Gardner has it. Callum kicks it across to McCready. McCready off to McDonough. The centre half back being urged to go. Urged to go by Henry. It's Henry Walsh, Myra's common friend. Here's the Gavigan. He's got it. Good score by Gavigan. He's going to have a lot of space today, and you know, North London Shamrocks have obviously said to themselves, we're going to play our game, we're going to go with what we have, and look, that'll only goes to show whether that'll be the right decision by the end of the game. But a good response from Tir Chonaill Gaels. North London Shamrocks 1-3, Tir Chonaill Gaels 3 points. It's really all go. There's a win now for North London, and Clark is on the run. They've got an overlap here, North London Shamrocks for sure. He just has to lay it off. He doesn't need to lay it off. What a goal, what a strike. What a fantastic goal from Daniel Clark. I said before he was going to be key, but that's a massive goal. Just won the kick out. First one they've won for a long time. But it's all go. Tir Chonaill Gaels are back on the attack from the kick out straight away. This is not over, not by a long shot, because Tir Chonaill Gaels will not give up. They have a great mentality, but they have been hit now hard, but they're responding well, and they've won a free there. Well won free. James Boyle, the wing forward, has it. Callum Garner is going to get it here in the middle of the field. They'd want to get Callum into the game, and they definitely would want a response after that score there. Score at the minute is 2 goals and 3 to North London Shamrocks, 3 points to Tir Chonaill Gaels. Here's Josh Crowley on his left foot. Got 2 left footers in the full forward line, Josh Crowley Holland and Callum Gardner. I'm sure both of them are good enough to kick with their right too. He's had a goal there, but it's another wide for Tir Chonaill Gaels. Henry will be disappointed with that. He's here on the sideline there, one of the selectors, management team. How many wides is that for Tir Chonaill Gaels, Sean? 5 wides. Yeah, that's a lot of wides. Five wides in the opening 14 minutes, and they will need to improve in that efficiency area, you know.
They will. There's
the kick out, and again North London have won it. The Gaels are really attacking the kick out, but then they're not getting the numbers back quick enough, you know, because they're going for it, but it's worked a lot of the time, but they haven't got the scores to show from winning the kick outs. That's the problem that Tir Chonaill Gaels have at the minute. North London Shamrocks, the new kids on the block, they've been in 1 senior championship final in their history, and they've won it. That was last year, so they're going in as champions, and that could have been a free there, but he's let it go. Joe McGill has it. They've kept it here. Damien Diver, hugely experienced, back out to Clark. What a goal by Daniel Clark though.
It was a great goal. I'm sure his family will be watching in Donegal. They're great supporters of London, and he could have maybe passed it to 1 or 2 people that were beside him, but he took the authority in the situation and put it straight in the top corner. Oh yeah, you couldn't stop it. It was an unstoppable shot. North London now just taking the sting out of the game. Just taking the sting out of the game for the moment with Mark Friel. They're just bringing it from left to right, and why not? They're having a shot there just as I spoke. They took a shot which really there was no need for, because they're in control on the scoreboard.
I wouldn't say that they're totally in control of the game, but it's their efficiency which has been brilliant, and that's the difference between the two sides at the minute. The Tir Chonaill Gaels have hit a few balls inside that have gone astray, and they've had a few shots. Obviously 5 wides, that's just too many in the opening 15-20 minutes. Anyway, they're going to have another go. McDonough has it, the centre half back, gives it back to Liam Gallagher. They look to Liam to try and do something positive for the lads. They're back to Kevin Raff, and that's a poor ball looking for Gavigan, but he was out in front, McKelvey, that time. And here they go again on the attack. Tir Chonaill Gaels rushing to get back. They've got a lot of numbers up the field, Tir Chonaill Gaels, and it's dangerous, you know. They're taking, Murphy has it, quick free into Dibber, but he's lucky because the pass had gone astray. But Mark Hanley has decided to bring it back. What I'm noticing is Tir Chonaill Gaels are really pushing forward. You know, the last day in the semi-final they were pushing forward, but they were more patient and they were very strong defensively. You know, they had the numbers back early, and it made it very difficult for Round Towers. Today now they have them back at the minute now, surely, but North London can see that and are just again taking this thing out of the game.
There's a lot of space when North London have a kick out. Obviously some of the kick outs have bypassed everybody, so I think maybe Tir Chonaill Gaels might need to sit a bit deeper on the kick out, because they're attacking it every time and it's just leaving a lot of space in behind. That's where the goal for Daniel Clark came from. Yeah,
and they're really experienced, North London Shamrocks, really fast. There's a really ambitious kick there. It was over ambitious, and they've had the last couple of wides, Sean. 1 wide in the whole game for Shamrocks, so that's really efficient. They've scored 2 goals and 3 points. Tir Chonaill Gaels have scored 3 points, but I'll just remind you, this game is far from over. Keep watching, because it's going to be, I think, a really exciting game, and it's really open here, Charlie, and a lot more open than people would have thought. There's another kick out. This time North London have won the Tir Chonaill Gaels kick out. They had a lot of numbers, so they had an overload and they managed to win it. Here's Michael Carroll. That was a late tackle. Mark Hanley has seen it, but Daniel Clark.
There was a breach there.
There is a breach.
TCG.
There is a breach. Oh, that's again. You know, Gardner and Gavigan, it's their job to be calling Josh Crowley Holland up. You have to call him back. You know, it's up to them to do that. Henry is over the other side of the pitch. People get embroiled in all the other stuff and they forget. We had a lot of breaches yesterday, and we've had 2 already today, and that's a costly one now for Tir Chonaill Gaels, because Joe McGill will absolutely swing this over from dead straight in front of the goal. Joe is the convoy man from County Donegal. I don't know what they're waiting on, because he'll just slip it over, and it'll be another kick out. Both clubs are going for the long kick outs. I've seen no short kick out yet, and as I said, that's gone over the bar. North London Shamrocks 2 goals and 4. Tir Chonaill Gaels 3 points, and that was a costly one, Charlie.
Yeah, it's costly for both teams there. You just can't afford to make a mistake like that with the new rules, because it's just such an easy free to tap over, and both sides have been guilty of it so far, so it kind of cancels each one out. But still, it could be something that maybe decides the game late on, which it's such a schoolboy mistake to make in October.
There's Liam Murphy hopping the ball, and a really good tackle by Liam Gallagher. That's Liam Murphy has stayed down with a head injury, so they should be stopping the game, but they continue, and Dara Moran has it. Dara out to Callum Gardner. Callum still looking to get into the game. That's a good ball inside to Sean Wogan. Here's an opportunity for Tir Chonaill Gaels. He went for the goal, and it was a good stop by the goalkeeper there, Ronan McGee, and that was a low shot, everything you would ask for, but it was well saved by Ronan. But he's given a free kick anyway. He must have given the advantage, Mark. So this will be an opening score of the game for Callum Gardner. An easy free for Callum on his left foot, and Tir Chonaill Gaels need that badly at the minute. And talk to Sean while you speak away there, Charlie.
Yeah, 2 goals and 4 points to 3 points. Goals have been the difference so far. It's not like TCG haven't created goal chances themselves, also they just had one there, but with the deficit they find themselves in, when a goal chance appears, they really need to take it.
Yeah, well, Sean has just informed me there, Charlie, like Tir Chonaill Gaels have only scored, well, after this score, we'll wait for a minute, but as long as Callum gets this, which I fully expect him to, they'll have 4 scores from 12 attacks. And
not really good enough.
Oh no, that's not the efficiency you're looking for. And Stephen Morrow and Ronan Breen, Morris Carr, Henry. Stephen had a great victory yesterday. The Derry man, the manager, he's part of this management team too. But today is a different ball game. North London Shamrocks have shown real effectiveness in the latter part of the field, and that's the difference between the teams at the minute. Callum gets that score, and no doubt we'll have another long kick out, because that's what both teams have been doing today. That'll give Callum a bit of confidence, and it doesn't matter how easy they are, you still got to stick them over, you know. I don't think I'd be going short much today, and certainly not in the centre with the way the conditions are, because it'll go wrong. Anyway, there you go, straight up the middle, and Joe McGill is onto it for North London Shamrocks, but he's beaten to it by Kevin Raff. Good ball there by James Boyle, out to Callum Gardner here. Callum on the left foot here, gives it to Éineán McDonough. Éineán looking for people inside, gives it back to Callum. Over on the right hand side, he swings it across, lots of space over there. Darragh Moran over to Kevin Raff. Back to Darragh Moran. Liam Gavigan is shouting and looking for it, but he's giving it back out to James Boyle instead. Back to Darragh Moran. There's a chance of an opportunity here. Gavigan is going to get it. He'll certainly have a go. It's gone well up in the sky, but I think that could be gone over. It is gone over. Gavigan was making runs there. He was shouting, he was roaring for the ball, and like North London Shamrocks need to be watching Gav when he's making them runs. You can't afford to not be watching the likes of Liam Gavigan. He's just pure class, and he was absolutely going mad looking for that ball as he does, and he took it well. So 2 goals and 4 to 5 points. Tir Chonaill Gaels not panicking. Oh, that's a brilliant catch by Michael Carroll. A clean catch, brilliant catch, but he was looking up, there wasn't much on. Give it back to McKenna. McKenna across to Diver, so they're just holding it. They'd probably like to get a couple more scores on the board now before half time, just to send another message. There's Mark Friel, the centre half back. Liam Murphy is looking for it. Liam has got it, taking it on. He's going to have an effort here. It's going to drop short though. It's going to drop short, and again, just starting to maybe take shots they shouldn't be taking, Charlie, you know. I mean, there's no panic there, there's no rush. I don't see why they're doing that, you know. So Tir Chonaill Gaels are on the attack again. It gives them an opportunity. Liam Gallagher brings it out to Darragh Moran. Darragh Moran across to Kevin Raff. I know these lads so well. They're I don't need the numbers. There's McCready. Kevin Raff across to Liam Gavigan, right over on the left hand side, and they'll bring it over now to the right hand side, and that's what they do. Liam Gallagher, the midfielder, the county footballer for London, one of the best. But we got a free kick there. It was a little bit lucky, looking to say. I'd say that was a little bit lucky.
Yes.
Yeah, but look it, I'm not the ref, and it gives Callum Gardner an opportunity. And this is what I was saying, Charlie. The shots that North London Shamrocks are taking there, they lose possession then. There's nothing worse than dropping it short. They give possession to the Gaels, and the Gaels will chip away. So Callum, this will really boost his confidence if he can stick this one over. It's not simple, but it's from the right side of the pitch.
It's a 2-pointer as well, and has he got it? It looks
I think
like
he has. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. And
2 points.
2 goals and 4 points for North London Shamrocks, and 7 points now for Tir Chonaill Gaels. They've got the last 2 scores, and one of them has been a 2-pointer. So certainly Tir Chonaill Gaels, as I said.
There's a sub being ready here on the North London team. I think that's 14, Rory Morin is ready to come
coming in
on.
early. That's the Ballina Stevenites man.
15, Darragh Spillane is making way.
Darragh Spillane, yeah, that's a surprise. That's the nephew of Pat Spillane. I don't know whether he's got a little niggle or an injury.
Hasn't really been in the game as such, but
no. But Rory Marin is a key player. He's coming in very early. Ballina Stephenites man. I think the Mayo County final where his club is playing there today. But he joined North London earlier this season, and he's a big plus. That was a good win again by Tir Chonaill Gaels. They're starting to do well around the kickouts. They've won the North London Shamrocks kickouts, and they've scored the last 2-3 scores. Here's Josh Crowley Holland. They'll just be looking if they can get another couple of scores before half time. They'll be quite happy after conceding 2 goals. There's Josh. He's won a free. You take on your man and you win the free, and that was a lazy tackle by Joe McGill. Not what you want to see, because Josh was kind of in a corner there, but he's won the free and he's given another opportunity to Gardner, and it's from again the proper side of the field for Callum, and I've no doubt he'll stick this one over too.
One thing to note with Rory Morin is that, as you said, Paul, he's a Ballina Stephenites man, and he was actually in the Ballina team that played North London last year in Ruislip, and now 12 months on he's playing for North London Shamrocks. So it's just, again, just something that only really happens in London GAA, but that's a good score from Gardner, puts it back to 2 points, and it's game on. TCG have worked their way back to only 2 points in it.
3 I think, is it?
2.
Oh, 2 goals and 4 to 8 points, 2 points, and after all them, a couple of goals from North London. But Tir Chonaill Gaels have scored 3 out of 3 of the last attacks, so they've really improved their scoring efficiency from earlier on in the game, and they've won that kick out again, and they're actually dominant now. That's a great ball inside to Liam Gavigan. Liam has taken on his man. This is going to be a score. It's just slipped. He punches it over, which he's really good at, and that's a great score by Gavigan again. He's starting to really show, and I keep saying it, but he is the man, and that was a really good early ball in from McDonough, and now there's only a point between the sides. Charlie, as I said, it's going to be a close game. Here's the first short kick out, goes to Flanagan. Tir Chonaill Gaels had dropped back on that, so they give them the opportunity for the short kick out. Here's Joe McGill. Joe McGill to Michael Miller. Miller swings it right across the pitch. McKenna is there.
2 additional minutes.
Yeah, 2 additional minutes. There's Michael Riley. Back to McKenna. Michael Carroll, the Guidor man, right across. Good swing of a ball there. Gives it into Riley again. Riley back to Tom Lenihan. He's trying a 2-pointer. That's just a bit ambitious. That's a bit ambitious. Like, that's the last 4 shots that North London Shamrocks have had, and they've either dropped short or gone wide. 2 wide, 2 short. Sean has just confirmed, and you know, they've really given the impetus, Charlie, back to Tir Chonaill Gaels. Tir Chonaill Gaels have grappled it anyway, but North London Shamrocks have made some poor decisions in the latter half of the field. The manager getting in the way there, one of the team mentors, but it's all in the game, and that slowed down North London Shamrocks. There's a ball. That's a poor ball from Miller. It gives an opportunity again. They've certainly dropped their intensity, and I don't know what they thought, but I knew that this wouldn't be over. And here comes Josh Crowley Holland again, getting onto his left foot. He's playing really well. Back to James Boyle. James back to Liam Gallagher. Liam was thinking of a shot, but he didn't bother, and they're good interception by North London there. That was maybe a bit over ambitious by Liam. He was looking for James Boyle. Now if he got it, there was trouble, but he didn't get it, so North London Shamrocks have it. You can see they've slowed down. It's been a real intensive half. A lot of running from both sides.
This is really the first time Kieran Divers managed to
oh yeah, but he's still on it. Oh, he should have let him go.
Yeah,
he should have let him go. I would have let him go. He was on, got the advantage. That's no help to North London Shamrocks. But anyway, here's O'Carroll, Michael Carroll, the Guidor man, going straight through the middle there. He's having a pop. It's a good effort,
wide.
But it's just drifted wide. Oh, that's another wide. That's 3 wides, 2 drop short from the last 5 attacks. North London Shamrocks will be very, very disappointed with that. And that's what Tir Chonaill Gaels were doing in the first 15 minutes. Now it's gone and swung the other way, and we have a score of 2 goals and 4 for North London. 9 points for Tir Chonaill Gaels. What a very good game, Charlie.
It is a very good game. Both teams played each other in the group, and North London sort of had a meltdown on the day, and TCG won by about 11 points. As North London put in such a good semi-final performance, everyone knew this game was going to be completely different, and although North London had such a good start getting the 2 goals, TCG have worked themselves back into the game. And
great ball from Miller there. That's a great sideline ball, has given the impetus, but a poor pass from Marin, the Ballina man, hasn't got into the game yet, and Tir Chonaill Gaels are driving forward again. There's Rafferty from McCready, back out to Wogan. They've got an overlap here, James Boyle. James looked for Clarkey. Clarkey hasn't been in the game yet too much. He want to get into the game. Another London junior born player, really good footballer. Tir Chonaill Gaels have a chance here. Is this Josh? Oh, the Wogan, another good save by Tir Chonaill Gaels, by the North London Shamrocks goalkeeper, Ronan McGeehan. Really good save, just on the stroke of half time. Just on the stroke. I'll have a chat with Sean there, Charlie, and you just let the folks know the score, etc.
Yeah, 2 goals and 4 points for North London Shamrocks. TCG with 9 points. Joe McGill's 45 dropped short, but I think it was Mahal O'Reilly got a touch to it. That was the first goal. Dan Clark got the second goal from a long kick out that they worked really quickly up the pitch. And since then, North London haven't scored. TCG have got, I think, 6 points in a row. Callum Gardner's been good on the frees, and it's just brought them straight back into the game. And 1 point doesn't mean anything at half time.
No, and Sean has told me that North London Shamrocks have not scored from their last 6 attacks. You know, they had a great start. They were on top of the game. They'd scored 2 goals. You know, you have to keep going once you do that. You can't lie back and allow the opposition to come back into the game, and that's what they did. And they gave a half an opening to Tir Chonaill Gaels, and like I said, that's all they needed. They took some great scores, didn't panic. A couple of times there, even at the end, you know, they should have really gone for the point there at the end and instead went for a goal. North London Shamrocks goalie is hugely experienced, and he's made a couple of really good saves. You know, it's all up for grabs. It's absolutely all up for grabs. The rain has eased off a little bit. I think the breeze would slightly be in favour of North London Shamrocks in the second half, if at all, if anybody. It's definitely in favour of them. And you know what? We just have to look forward to a game. I wouldn't be one bit surprised if this went to extra time, Charlie.
No. 1 point is nothing, and we'll see whether TCG can get back into the lead or whether North London will manage to hold on in the second half. So still half time here. We see some of the children out from North London Shamrocks and Tir Chonaill Gaels out on the pitch. But Paul, as we said at the conclusion of the first half, it's a very good game, and TCG have done so well to come back into it after North London had built up that lead.
Yes, and getting a few texts there, messages from people watching the game, and yeah, it's clear to see that the opening 10 or 15 minutes, Tir Chonaill Gaels were really going for it on the kickouts, and they were leaving spaces at the back. They've tightened up in that area. They're not over-committing, but they're still improving in that area. So they've managed to make it more difficult for North London Shamrocks to get the scores they were getting in the opening 10 minutes. Really, they were extremely open. And I was talking to Killian Butler there, Mickey Kelly. Killian, fine player for Tir Chonaill Gaels, him and his brother Phil, their mum Judy here today, and he's in New York. So how are you, Killer? Good to hear from you. It'd be a good game for him. He'd enjoy it. There's lots of space, you know. He's asking about the wind. The wind, in my opinion, will favour North London Shamrocks slightly in the second half. It's still across field, and it's not as windy as normal in Ruislip, so I don't think it's going to have a huge effect on the game, you know. The kids are playing here. It's great to see that, and they were yesterday. We got a couple of messages about trying to wipe the cameras. We'll do our best, folks. Our cameraman here, George, is doing his best. I think the rain has eased off a bit. Again, we'd like to welcome everybody here today. For myself, say hello to my mother and father watching in Roscommon there in Grand Lahan, and all the family, and all Anne's family over in Creesla and Ards, and Rosie's and McNulty's. They might be watching this game. Peter Witherow, as I mentioned, St Michael's, and Liam Kelly also St Michael's. Peter would have been over the moon with the first 15 minutes, but he'd be very disappointed with the final 15 minutes. Tir Chonaill Gaels would be extremely happy with the way they got back into the game, and at the minute, the way they finished there, they would have liked the first half to continue another bit longer. There's only a point in it. Two goals for to North London Shamrocks, 9 points to Tir Chonaill Gaels. Everything to play for, Charlie.
It is everything to play for. I actually saw online that I think a pub in London, the Dog and Duck, it's a North London Shamrocks pub, and they're streaming the game, which is a very cool thing. So hello to everybody watching there. And Paul, I think there was also a shout out for Tir Chonaill Gaels pub.
Oh, yes, but yeah, Richie is Richie that runs the Tir Chonaill Gaels clubhouse. Obviously, they'll be down there this evening, no matter what happens. And depending on events, there'll be in O'Halloran's tomorrow in Harrow. Yeah, so they'll probably be there anyway, because look, that's just the way it is. But will they be there with the cup, or will North London Shamrocks get their second in a row? I think it's hugely important as a club and as a team, not alone to win one championship, but to go and back it up the second year. Yeah. It is difficult to do, but like, they're here now. They've got their hands halfway on it. They just will look to drive on. Daniel Clark is over here beside us, current London player. Liam Murphy is going to go up for the ball with Kevin Raff. Kevin has been around a long time, Charlie. It's also been streamed down at the Railway Tavern there in Barnet, Nora and Kieran Guthrie, and we say hello to everyone there, and Nora looks after us all very, very well, and hope you're enjoying the game. They won't probably be shouting for anyone really. They'll be neutral, you know. They'll be at St Kieran. So here they go. Henry is having a chat with Daniel there. Henry, the Kilbride man, he's got unfortunately injured. How are you, Henry?
I think Paddy O'Connor is another one who got injured for TCG as well.
Yeah, Patrick O'Connor, brilliant player, Patrick, for the London Juniors this year. Lots of London Junior players on this, homegrown players. Anyway, North London Shamrocks have won the throw-in. Straight away into Daniel Clark, who came in there. Stopped talking to Henry for a minute. I think Henry was trying to keep him with him, but here they go, Joe McGill. Joe McGill was going to take the shot, but then he didn't. Michael Miller back out to McKenna. He's had a really good game. He's been very important. Sorry, Mark Friel at centre half back. McKenna is the full back who's playing at wing back or wing forward for North London Shamrocks. I think he's going to get a pass now in a second from Tom Lenihan. It goes into McKenna. He's going to have a pop. This would be an important score, but it's not a score. It's a wide. That would have been a really good start, and I think he could have brought it on a little bit further, you know, before he had the shot there. And made sure of it. So Tir Chonaill Gaels will be taking the kick out. They've gone short. Yeah, that's a good kick out to Enon McDonough. Not much pressure on the kick out there, and well placed by Jake Turley. Liam Gallagher has it over on the far side of the pitch for Tir Chonaill Gaels. Liam will win a free here, taken out there by Liam Murphy. Liam jumps up straight away, he wouldn't stay down too long. Here's Raff, Kevin Raff, very popular player and person within Tir Chonaill Gaels. Liam Gavigan is dropping out a little bit. They'll probably swap it up a little bit and bring Liam out for a while. He'll be looking then to give ball inside to Clarkey and players like that. Also Josh Crowley Holland. Daniel Clark seems to have gone on Liam Gavigan, so they're certainly but he's not on him because Liam has it and pops it off to Liam Gallagher. Liam Gallagher was looking for Liam Gavigan, but they're slipping all over the place, but Gavigan kept it. Well done, Liam, he did well, and he's won a free. I don't think this is within shooting distance, and I actually will say that the wind has picked up. Callum Gardner has the ball, but he's leaving it to Liam Gallagher. Liam is quite capable of having a go here. He has practiced 45s all his career. I've seen him out in Greenford many nights practicing them, so this is where he could show us what he can do. But it's a really difficult kick, just on over the 45-metre line, 44 metres out. It's not even in the right position for a right-footed player, so this would be a fantastic shot. Here he goes. It's got the distance for sure, but it hasn't got the accuracy. If that was from the other side of the field, I would have had no doubts that he would have taken it. So Liam has the distance there, and the breeze didn't do any bother to him. 2 goals and 4 to North London, Charlie. 9 points to Tir Chonaill Gaels. It's going to be tight.
Definitely. And there, Liam Gallagher, I think he was pushed in the back a little bit there.
Oh no, he's saying that I don't know how Liam could have pushed him in the back. I think he's going to give a throw up. I think he made a mistake possibly there just by blowing the whistle. Genuine mistake. It's pretty cold here, Charlie, today.
Yeah,
and
very cold.
Yeah, we're high up. There's the throw up. I think North London have that. There's Mark Friel. He's tidying up a lot of stuff here, doing very well. And North London Shamrocks on the attack. Good early ball into Murren. Here's the Ballina man. Took it well. David Dodd O'Donnell marking him. Gives it to McKenna, the so-called full-back, but he's certainly anywhere but full-back today. There's Michael O'Carroll. Joe McGill back to Michael. Michael Carroll, hugely experienced. Gets it right across the other side of the field. They'll be trying to get Diver on the ball, and Lennon has it. They're trying to get Diver to come in from that left-hand side, which he's done so many times. He's won a free there, but he might not need it. Oh, there you go. There you go, Charlie. Yep. Exactly what we see him do for London throughout the season, and he is very dangerous coming from that side of the pitch. He's just got a great knack of coming in from the sideline and getting scores. That's not a great kick out by Jake Turley. It's an early ball in here, and there's a chance. Murren has it. There's a chance of a goal here, and it is a goal. Michael Riley. It was a poor kick out, caught Tir Chonaill Gaels off guard, and Riley, a good pass by Murren, and Riley stuck it really well with his left peg. What a fantastic goal there.
A great finish. I think in the first half, actually he got a little touch on the first goal from Joe McGill's free that went short, so I think that's his second goal. So yeah, he's such a dangerous player. I think he's from Moycullen. I think he won a county title with them a few years ago in Galway, so yeah, someone for the big day. Very good.
There's a substitution here on the North London Shamrocks. It looks like Liam Murphy's been taken off. Not sure who's come on so far there. Maybe you can have a look, Charlie. But
I think it's Nathan McElwain.
Oh, Nathan, yeah, the tournament man. Nathan usually marks Liam Gavigan. Dave was telling me at half time that's the usual thing, but he's not marking him today. Liam Gavigan has it. It's a good tackle though. That's a real good tackle by McKelvey on Gavigan. And they have the runners here. Look at North London Shamrock speeding down the field. There's Lenihan to Miller to Marin, shouting for the ball. McGill is going to have a goal from distance. That's not going to make it though. That's not a good shot, not a good decision. you know, they were really in control of that ball, and Tir Chonaill Gaels were at 6s and 7s. But anyway, here's James Boyle, number 12, the Fermanagh man, left half forward, a real worker, works absolutely everything he does. He's a. I was going to say something else there, but we're on telly, so I won't bother. If I was over in the line, I might. Here's Kevin Raff, good ball into Wogan. Oh, he's dropped it. It's a shot, Daniel Clark. Oh, that was an opportunity. See, these are the little things that you need in a county final, but it'll give a bit of spirit to Tir Chonaill Gaels, and they just need to get a score. 3 goals and 5. It's getting even darker here. We put on the floodlights, but we don't have any. 3 goals and 5 to North London Shamrocks, 9 points to Tir Chonaill Gaels. So Henry not happy with that decision there, but it's a free anyway. Here's Liam Kelly, the St Michael's clubman, now playing with North London Shamrocks. There's McGill. Miller's done well. He's played really well today, very disciplined. A good ball into Moran. He's done really well, and what a pass. What a pass across the field. If they can get it, it's dropped off him. So there's Joe. Joe's bouncing the ball, and today is not the day to bounce the ball, and that's a great turnover by Tir Chonaill Gaels. Like, they should have done better there. North London Shamrocks, again, they're in control, but you know, you need to get the scores from them type of chances, Charlie, you know.
It's true there. Moran, he always wins the ball out in front of his man. He's so very, very good at that. He's very physical, and just the pass there was just a bit wrong, and then TCG did well just to win the turnover, and they're going to have to attack at pace very quickly in this second half. They haven't got a score yet in this second half. We've played maybe about 7 minutes, so
they'd love to have Henry on the field. Henry was the Kilbride man from County Roscommon, but there's James Boyle. You know, he did the right decision there. He knew he had got the free anyway, so he said he might as well have a pop. It could have landed in the square and they might have got something out of it. You'd imagine
for Tir Chonaill Gaels, Paul. Just it seems 10 Kieran Clark is coming off in his place by 17 Kieran McKeown. So
Kieran,
London player Kieran Clark not really been in the game as such. So
not today now. Clark, it wasn't his day. He got a great goal in the semi-final, and he's had a great season for London Juniors. And Clark is a great player. Just wasn't his day today, and that can happen. Kieran McKeown, the Sligo man, it's really, really good to see him back on the pitch. He got a horrendous injury, and they've done really well, and he has to get on the pitch. So here's Callum Gardner, left foot. It's up in the sky. That's a great effort, but has it just gone wide? It's just gone wide from Callum. That breeze is against Tir Chonaill Gaels now. There's no doubt it's swung in the favour of North London Shamrocks. I'll just have a word with Sean to see if there's any stats, Charlie. So really the main stat is there's been 2 wides from Tir Chonaill Gaels in the second half, but the other big stat is there's been a goal from North London Shamrocks. But Tir Chonaill Gaels will keep at it, keep battling, but I can see a different intensity in the Shamrocks, you know. There's Clark, he did well there into Miller, lovely ball, and as you said, Marin, he's given David O'Donnell. There need to be, you know, maybe look at that, just put someone like McDonough on him, or possibly Aidan McGarvey, you know, because Moran is just getting out in front every time. But they're not making hay. It's not a day for making hay, but they're not making hay from the chances, and Tir Chonaill Gaels are still in there. Still in there. He gets it right across the ball, right across the pitch to James Boyle. He's been urged on to travel. He needs support. Gavigan has it. The right man has it anyway. Liam Gav been tackled and harassed. He's under a lot more pressure in the second half. They've decided that he is a danger, which of course he is. Gav just slows it down. He won't panic. Gives it to Liam Gallagher. They won't panic, but they need to get a score now. They'd really look to get a score. North London Shamrocks have had chances to put this game to bed, and they didn't take them, and it's far from bed. This is really open still. Over on the far side of the pitch, at the right hand side, Liam Gallagher has it. Back to McDonough. If Tir Chonaill Gaels can get a goal, this will really, really open up into a hugely exciting game. They may need a goal, but, you know, as my Uncle Paddy once said, they may and they may not, because they're certainly getting some good scores here in the first half. They were ticking over the board, but I don't think they've scored in the second half, Charlie.
No, they haven't got a point in the second half, and we played, I think, over 10 minutes now, so as you there isn't much wind at the moment, but it is favouring North London when it is blowing.
Yeah,
so it's just going to make it more difficult for TCG in this second half. And I think you're right, Paul. They do need to start thinking about goals. Maybe a point first.
Yeah,
They're
just under pressure. North London Shamrocks have bodies back. They're defending well. Liam Gavigan was trying it there, but just didn't. That was a late tackle on the North London Shamrocks.
That was bad.
That's a very late tackle. Now, I'm not saying that it was absolutely meant. I'm trying to see who it is. He needs to step away.
Yeah.
It's just a forwards tackle, but it was a dangerous tackle. It was a dangerous tackle. There's a bit of smothering, as they say, going on over there. North London Shamrocks are not happy, and I tell you, he'll do well to. I don't know who it is. I don't know why North London Shamrocks are getting involved in it, though. They don't need to get overly involved because they're on top, like, you know.
Yeah, there's no need, but it's just a natural thing where a teammate takes a bad hit and you go in and.
Yeah, I guess so. And
it was bad. I think he's moving about anyway.
Yeah, but
so
I think
he's dazed or he's
got a really bad hit. I don't know who it is.
No, I'm not sure either.
We're trying to see who it is. It was not a good tackle, and it might have been accidental, but I'm afraid it wasn't good. I'm trying to see who it was from Tir Chonaill Gaels. It's definitely one of their forwards. Is it Callum?
I think it was Gardner, yeah. He's being spoken to now by Mark Hanley.
Yeah, the frustration came along.
Mark Hanley refereed the group game between these two and sent 2 North London Shamrocks players off, so he's brandished a red card before, but against these two. Oh, it's actually Crowley Holland.
Oh, it's not Callum. Callum was just trying to have a word. No, it's definitely the number 14, yeah, Josh Crowley Holland. And the worst thing is, at the minute, the North London Shamrocks player is still on the ground. It was a really, really heavy hit. And the game was... Oh, it's good to see he's sitting up, is he?
I'm not sure.
The physio there, Emer Alcorn from Terman. Emer plays for Tir Chonaill Gaels ladies, actually.
Yes,
and she's a super player from Terman, and she's the physio today for the North London Shamrocks. So a lot of the Tir Chonaill Gaels club will know Emer, of course, and she's
I think it was a yellow card.
Oh,
yellow card. There was obviously just a bit of a reaction from the North London crowd there. So
well, they can't believe it, I suppose.
Yeah.
They just can't believe. Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of lateness now. I mean, I think what North London Shamrocks need to do is just stay focused on what they're doing, which is defending in numbers and being very disciplined. Tir Chonaill Gaels will say, right, we're still in the game, we've still got a chance, we just need to try and get a score or two. They may need a goal yet. I think I don't know if there's going to be a substitution there.
I think there is. I think it was number 7.
2
Liam
substitutions.
Kelly, who took
was it Liam?
hit.
Oh, right,
yeah,
Liam's.
So
well, he's up.
Yeah.
Liam is here. I spoke to his mum earlier. She's here, so she'll be very happy to see that he's okay and he is walking and he's fine. So that's good to see. He had a good game, Liam. He'd be a loss. He was doing very well. Brian Conahan over there assisting Peter Witherow. Brian, the Killybegs man, great lad, Brian. Top man, one of the great Gaels. And who's coming on, Charlie? Hard to see. It's getting very dark here, isn't it?
They haven't actually said yet. It looks
they haven't
like
put on the lights yet, have they?
No, they haven't, and they won't be putting on any lights for a very, very long time here. But Paddy Dolan, I think, is who's coming on. So
that's
county player. It says it all about that North London panel. That I know he's been struggling a bit with injury, and he was suspended for the semi-final. So
yeah, well they've got Paddy, and they've also got another substitute coming on also.
We'll see when he turns around.
Joe McGill is looking for this ball and he gets it. They need to stay focused now. Who will this hurt the most? Well, Tir Chonaill Gaels have turned it over. Conor Haller, and that's a great turnover. They just need the ball. Oh, it's a good pass into Gavigan. Gavigan could stick this over. That's a great score by Liam Gavigan. Conor Haller did really well there. And I was saying, who will it affect the most? And it certainly hasn't affected Tir Chonaill Gaels there. So 3 goals and 5. That's 14 points to 10 points for Tir Chonaill Gaels. There's nothing in it. There's only a couple of kicks of a ball. A 2-pointer would be most welcome. Well won there by North London Shamrocks. Daniel Clark has it. I see the number 22 is on Paddy Dolan. He's some addition to be bringing on the field, as you said. Daniel Clark has it, gives it to Paddy. They're looking for Diver again. They don't need him because Clark has it. He didn't take the shot himself. Maybe he should have, because he's been turned over and the Gaels have it. And that was an opportunity missed again. Again, they're starting to do that, North London Shamrocks. Good possession, great play, and, you know, just couldn't get the shot off. So Tir Chonaill Gaels are on the attack again.
Yeah, it's Sean Wogan coming forward. So, look, TCG got their first point of the second half there, and it's just something that might settle them down. And
absolutely,
you just need to get a score as quickly as possible. It took them maybe about 15 minutes, which is not ideal, but there's only 4 points in it still. They came back from 7 down in the first half to bring it back to a point, so they have the belief that they can turn the tide.
Yeah, Tir Chonaill Gaels won't give him. They absolutely, this bunch of players will keep going right to the end, and you know, they just need to just keep ticking over the scores. North London Shamrocks had opportunities in these first 15 minutes. Oh yeah, they got the goal, but again, after a goal, they haven't driven on. Like, they've got 5 points today, and really you need to be scoring at least double that from the chances they've had. Anyway, here's Eno McDonough for Tir Chonaill Gaels over on the far right hand side, over to Josh Crowley-Holland, who got a booking earlier for that tackle on Liam Kelly. Looking for an opening. He's swinging it over here with his left foot. It looks a good effort. What a point! What a point!
Yeah.
He's on the pitch, and he's doing well. And that was a really brilliant point there from the Kerry man. A great addition to Tir Chonaill Gaels. And now there's only 3 in it. 3 goals and 5 to 11 points. Just keep chipping away. That's what you do. And there's no need for any panic here. How long left, Charlie?
I think we have maybe about 12 minutes left. So plenty of time for TCG to get the comeback. So
great kick out there, you know. I don't know why Tir Chonaill Gaels weren't marking Joe McGill there, or not Joe McGill, Mark Friel. Took it well, and now Shamrocks have it. Here's one of the substitutes, Adam Dunn. Adam is a good player. Paddy Dolan has it. Paddy gives it to Michael Carroll. Michael, the hugely experienced Donegal man. They're just keeping ball here at the minute. They probably could do with a couple of scores to steady themselves, but they're not playing with that confidence that you would expect. That could have been a turnover. It was, but they still have it. They still have it. Paddy Dolan has it. Paddy will give it out to Mark Friel. Just looking for the openings. They're probably looking for Diver on the far side of the field to come in again. I think he's going to get it now in a second. So there he is. This is not Diver. Is this Lenihan? Oh, that's great pace. What a pacey bit of stuff. That's a great point. That's a great point.
I think it was Micheál O'Reilly. Yeah.
Was it Micheál again? He's done well. He is pacey, Micheál O'Reilly, and he's done well there. Kick out, short kick out to Tir Chonaill Gaels. North London Shamrocks just bringing everyone back. I see Brendan Rice is in. Brendan, number 18, another London-born player on our London junior team. Brendan will give it everything. He's a brilliant bit of stuff. Gives it to Liam Gallagher. Liam Gallagher. His father Ted will be here today, shouting on the sideline. Not in the sideline, inside in the stand. Gardner to Raff. Raff is going to have a go from distance. It's ambitious, but you know, it's probably worth the shot. Unfortunately, it's gone wide, but that would have been some score. But look at it, wasn't a score, and it scores that they need. They need to stay patient. They've got guys inside who can do damage. You know, they need to get the ball inside to Gavigan and Josh. That's what they need to be doing. And again, that kick out, North London Shamrocks are winning the 50-50s. Paddy Dolan did really well over on the left hand side. Daniel Clark is supporting him. They're opening it up there to Marin, the Ballina man. He gives it. Did he overcarry? He did. Carroll, his own man, got in the way. He won't get away with that, though. No, you won't get away with it. No. Sorry, Kieran McKeown, but it was about 10 metres away from where it happened. That was a lucky escape because they had an overload there. But you'll take anything that comes. Here's James Boyle, the hard-working wing forward from Fermanagh. James gives it into Josh. Josh back to James. James wouldn't be taking lots of shots, but they've lost it there. It's just the conditions, Charlie, and it really tests you, you know, and tiredness too. It all comes into it at this stage of a game. Who's going to be the stronger mentally now?
Yep.
It's about mental now, mental toughness. Here comes North London Shamrocks. Here's Riley again. It's a hard ball now. It's gone down to ground, but Adam Dunn did well. Marin is there, but he lost that. He lost that ball, and I see Brendan Rice is on for David Dodd O'Donnell, and he's is he taking the task of marking Marin? Well, there's nobody marking him at the minute. North London have 3 in and Shamrocks, so here's Brendan Rice. Brendan Rice won't be taking that many shots, but he'll be teeing it up for the other lads. Tir Chonaill Gaels keeping their heads, doing well. Out they go. McDonough has it. The shout was Barna. That's where McDonough is from, and he dictates a lot of the play there at that centre half position. He's the fulcrum of the team there. He's got it back again, getting the shout. They give it to Holland. Holland still has it on his left foot. He's trying to open up to get a swing at it. You want to be careful, though, because some good tackling. Liam Gavigan. 3 goals and 6 for North London Shamrocks. 11 points for Tir Chonaill Gaels. There's Liam. I think that was from outside, but it's drifted wide. I'll talk to Sean. They've had a few wides.
Yeah, it's just the wides are costing them here, Paul. It's just 2 points they've scored in this second half, and we played over 20 minutes now, which is just okay. It's a low scoring game, but still you need to be getting the scores when you're behind in the game, and it's just not happening for them at the moment.
Well, they've had 4 wides, and but they're on the attack here. Let's see, we'll come back to that. North London Shamrocks were doing really well on the kickouts, but Tir Chonaill Gaels have this kick out, and they've got a free now. It's just another lazy tackle. They're upset with themselves. Flanagan is upset, but this could be taken. Where is he taking it from? He's brought it back, has he? He's brought it back to an earlier infringement.
Yeah, I think Liam Gallagher was fouled.
Yeah, Liam did well there. He won the kick out. So Shamrocks won't be as upset with that. There's James Boyle back to Eno McDonough. Hard ball into Garner. Really hard ball. He did really well. Kevin Raff. They just need to bring the ball in a bit closer and get the easy scores rather than shooting from long distance against this, what I would call a win. Now they're bringing it in now. Here's Gallagher on his left foot. Did well. That's what you do. That's what you do, you know. Don't be trying to shoot from these long distances against a breeze like that, a fairly strong breeze, and it is against Tir Chonaill Gaels. So it's 3 goals and 6 to North London Shamrocks, and it's 12 points to Tir Chonaill Gaels. One kick of a ball. We're going to have an exciting finish here. Who's going to win this kick out? Lots of bodies around it, and North London Shamrocks, I think, have taken it. They're on the run. They could do with a score here. Marin has it, the Ballina man again, loads it off quickly to Paddy Dolan. Paddy Dolan going through. This is a chance. He's going to get something here, but he's been taken out. Oh no, he didn't win the free. Oh, why did he? Should have stuck that over the bar. He should have stuck it over the bar. He tried to
fist it over the bar in the end. I think he was concerned he was going to get blown for overcarrying, but
that was a huge opportunity.
Jake Turley's come forward.
Yeah, and they've got more than 4 back because they haven't got too many up, but they're on the run. Here comes that could be a free. It is a free, and he's bringing it forward.
North London crowd not happy with that decision, but
but there was no need for it. Like, they had a chance to put 4 points above in the other end of the field, tried to walk it in when they should have taken the score, and paid a heavy price, because Tir Chonaill Gaels with Jake Turley moved the ball quickly, and now Callum Garner will stick this over, and now there's only 2 in it. Tir Chonaill Gaels are right in there. 12 points. North London Shamrocks 3 goals and 6. Shamrocks have not taken their chances since they got that opening goal. I think they've scored a goal and a point in the second half.
Yeah,
goal and 2 points, and that's not enough from the amount of possession that they've had.
Paddy Dolan is here getting a sort of head assessment, so he took a bit of a whack after that earlier chance, but as you said, Paul, TCG have just managed to keep staying in the game throughout the whole thing, and we've got maybe 5 minutes left, it's exactly where they want to be. They've been saying keep it as close as possible for as long as possible, and make Shamrocks nervous, because there's a lot of pressure on North London. They were the favourites coming into this game. They haven't really hit the heights that they did in the last game, and 2 points in it with less than 5 minutes to go. It's first and foremost, it's a very good game of football we've watched today.
Really good game, and in these conditions, fair play to both sets of players. They've done brilliant, and it's just been a real good game of football. Tough, uncompromising, nobody giving anything. Both teams having their strong periods of the game, and it's now up for grabs. North London Shamrocks are obviously in the driving seat but they're ahead, but Tir Chonaill Gaels are the team that are forcing it. And I said at the start, this could go to a draw. Tir Chonaill Gaels won't be going for a goal. They'll keep chipping away. Paddy Dolan seems to be okay, and instead of there being 4 points in it, it was turned over and there's 2 points in it. That would have made the difference.
Yeah,
I think that would have been, it would have been difficult to come back from that. But this is different. Here's the kick out. This is hugely important. I think Tir Chonaill Gaels are going to win it. They've got it. Here they come on the run with
Kieran McKeown.
Kieran is a chance for Gardner. I think he's going to get it. No, he hasn't. Oh, he'd be disappointed with that. I use the word disappointed. You'd be absolutely gutted.
Yeah.
Because he was on his favourite left foot. He had an opportunity, and that would have been really big for Tir Chonaill Gaels. That would have been. Here's North London Shamrocks goalie. He's in no rush at all there now. Ronan McGee, and it's hard to see everything here at the minute. 2 points in it, 3-6 to 13 points. Big ball up again. Who's going to win it? I think Tir Chonaill Gaels have it again. Great hunger and intensity there. Well done. But they've lost it. Or have they? Yeah, it's slipping and it's sliding and it's all over the place. And then he's been taken out. But Tir Chonaill Gaels are tackling strongly. He's got the free. And he's argued a decision. Shouldn't argue that decision. Look at this. He's brought it forward. He's still going forward. He's brought it into nearly the 21. He's coming backwards a little bit. He's doing a bit of a dance. It's like Strictly. Mark there, but very fit referee Mark. I seen him doing his warm-ups before the game, and that was costly now by Tir Chonaill Gaels. And Joe McGill would normally stick this over, in his sleep. The convoy man, Donegal, is a big one for North London Shamrocks. This will put them 3 points up again, won't it, Charlie?
It will. Well, he obviously has to score it first.
I think he will. And he does.
Yeah.
Straight over the black spot. 3 goals and 7 for North London Shamrocks.
I think that's Ryan Carney coming on for TCG. He scored 6 points yesterday as a sub.
Well, he was given out to me for not giving him the man of the match. He scored 6 points in one half. If he could get 3 points here now, it would be unbelievable. He is capable, Ryan, and that's who they need. And he's coming on to replace Sean Wogan, the Glen Swilly man, who's had a good game, but he just maybe shouldn't have said anything to the ref there. Now, let's see what Carney can do. There'll be injury time too. They haven't put up the board yet. There's a short kick out to Ryan McCready. Ryan did well. Well done, Ryan. Great player, Ryan McCready. Tir Chonaill Gaels have it. They've got the free kick anyway.
5 added minutes.
5, plenty of time. Here's Ian McDonough. He's had a great game for Tir Chonaill Gaels. I hope you're not going to start asking me about man of the matches, because
we'll do that at full time, because
it's tough. Ryan Carney has it. Here's Ryan, another member of the London Junior squad. Played in Croke Park earlier this year. We got beat by New York by a point, but we hope to put that right next season. Just to annoy everyone else, I'll say that now. We have a lot of work to do, but that's our aim. Anyway, here we are at the minute. Josh has it over there, and he's going to have a shot here with his left foot. He did well. Oh, it's another wide.
TCG say it's a point, but...
Yeah. Well, I can't blame the umpires, because it's hard to see.
Yeah.
Henry has his head in his hands. Can't believe that hasn't gone over the bar. He had it again. That's just 2 chances in the last 2 kicks that they really should have taken. And here's a chance now for North London to go short. Just about got out. But it did get out. It got out. Here they go now. All they need to do now is just keep the ball. it's a long time maybe to keep it, but the thing is Tir Chonaill Gaels will have to come out and try and win the ball, because they're in the ascendancy. Here's Paddy Dolan, he'll know what to do, and here they're just keeping the ball. The Gaels have to come out. They have to come out. They're going to try and just one turnover. This is always dangerous, trying to keep this ball, especially in these conditions, you know. You know, they might be as well to just go for it, and that's what they're doing now. They've got an overlap if he can keep it, but they've turned it over, and they had lots of bodies forward. Daniel Clark is racing back.
Ryan Carney is in a mountain of space on that
right-hand side. He's got a mountain of space if he can get it.
Diver is getting back. Oh, fair play. That's just the legs of Kieran Diver there.
Kearney probably just feeling the effects of yesterday, in fairness. He just couldn't get there. And Diver, what an interception. And here's Joe McGill. They have it now. North London Shamrocks are, Tir Chonaill Gaels are tackling. They're not giving up. And there's a big crossfield ball across to
Adam Dunn.
Adam again.
Morin just slipped there.
Morin, the Ballina man, here he goes, but he's lost it. Well, again, they just can't get the insurance scores.
No.
They can't get the insurance score. So there's only a score in it. 3 goals and 7 for North London Shamrocks. 13 points for Tir Chonaill Gaels. Tir Chonaill Gaels through Raf have it. Gav has come out. Here's Gav.
Liam Gallagher was trying to be stopped there by Joe McGill.
But the referee or the linesman hadn't seen it. Here's Gavigan. Gavigan won't take a shot from there. They're going to try and work it in.
They probably need a goal, I feel.
Possibly, but you know what?
Maybe a 2-pointer.
Yeah, get a point and then try for a 2-pointer. I wouldn't be panicking yet, because just keep ticking it over and win the next kick out, you know?
They've got about 2 minutes left
Kevin Raff
to resurrect it.
Yeah, Liam Gavigan. They're still not panicking though. Everything has been done nice and calmly, and that's the way to do it. Just keep the heads and keep working. There's the number 3, Aidan McGarvey. Aidan, another London-born player. Aidan, the full-back, is up playing centre forward now at the minute. Carney looking for an opportunity, but it's not coming. Gavigan will take on his man here. He'll take on Daniel Clark, and he's won a free.
It's a 2-pointer now.
He's won a free now.
Jake Turley.
I think Liam Gallagher will take this.
Jake Turley is coming forward, but
yeah, I would leave it to Liam. This is a big one. This is a big one.
If they're to get a draw or something from the game, Liam Gallagher needs to get this. It's a 2-pointer. It will go within 1 point. He is very good at it from place balls. So he missed one earlier on in the.
He did, but this is in a better place. This is just on the 45-metre line. The breeze is picked up. If you were a golfer, you'd probably wait a couple of seconds and wait for the breeze to die down. But I don't know if Liam is that time. But look at this. This is kickable from Liam. I'm going to say that Liam is going to stick this over and give us a real dinger for a last kick out. Here he goes now. I'd have full confidence in him. Let's see. Liam Gavigan did well to win that free. He used all his experience, and this is, as you say, Charlie, this is it. It's all or nothing here. It really is.
A few shouts of how long he takes it. Oh, that's going well wide.
Oh, I called it wrong. The commentators curse, and I've seen Liam stick them over so many times, but a bit going on there in the middle of the field with Ryan McCready. Ryan won't get too involved, but he won't back down either. Mark Hanley just having a little war with them. There's nothing in it. This is a big kick out now. If North London Shamrocks win this kick out, then it could be sayonara.
Oh,
they haven't won it, or have they? Flanagan is going to go down. He has. Flanagan did well. The old experienced head. And now, can they get it out of this dangerous position?
Just lump it forward and see what
Turley
happens.
is out of his nets at the minute. I don't know. Is that the right decision? They've given the possession back to Tir Chonaill Gaels. Brendan Rice has it. Why would you do that? Why would you panic like that? Keep the ball. You know, it's a last opportunity perhaps now. I think they need a goal now.
I think it's one more
Here's
attack.
McDonough. They're looking for a breach. I don't know whether they can get a breach now.
They did actually breach there, but
there's a ball
in. A goal. And it's not going to happen there.
No.
Touched it on the ground there, the North London player. But
no, it's a chance. Henry's going mad here looking for the breach, and that would have been a big one. And you're saying, Charlie, it was a breach?
Yeah.
We can't see the replay, so I'll have to believe you. Here he is. They're looking to lob it into the square, and he knows it's their last chance. They didn't lob it in, though.
There we go.
They didn't lob it in, and now it's up to Mark Hanley. We're definitely in the last throws.
we're probably approaching full time here, and we have one
It's
full
over.
time.
It's over. North London Shamrocks have won it for the second time in a row. What a game of football. 3 goals and 7, Charlie, to 13 points. I'll leave it to you for a second while I mull over the man of the match. The Tir Chonaill Gaels lads are absolutely gutted. What a performance by both teams. Tir Chonaill Gaels, get your heads up, boys. You were really, really good. You were superb. North London Shamrocks just had that little bit extra. The 3 goals, obviously goals win games, and that's what happened today, Charlie.
Yeah, as you said, Paul, goals win games. It was 13 scores to 10 in favour of TCG, but goals win games, as you said. And I think Mahal O'Reilly got 2. He definitely got 1 anyway, and Daniel Clark got another. If you're from Tir Chonaill Gaels, you're absolutely devastated because they put in such a good performance, but North London Shamrocks are just such a difficult team to beat. They've got quality all over their starting 15, and you saw that today. The likes of Daniel Clark had a good game, Mahal O'Reilly was very good. They just have quality.
Mark Friel.
Help. Yeah, Mark Friel was another one.
For Tir Chonaill Gaels, you had some. Liam Gavigan played very well. James Boyle again gave everything. Kevin Raff in the middle of the field, and you know, they were superb. Tir Chonaill Gaels, they were really good today. They've basically turned the season round, and they had a real tough season, and the players have kept going, and you know, they'll be disappointed, but North London Shamrocks are a really good team, and they will now play the Mayo champions in a couple of weeks over in Mayo. I don't know if that's Westport or Ballina. It'd be some fun if it's Ballina with Martin. We have to go and pick a man of the match. You've named a lot of lads there, and it's a very difficult one today, especially we'll give it to the North London Shamrocks, and I think our decision is going to be that we will give it to Mahal O'Reilly for North London Shamrocks. It'll be handed over by Jerry O'Shea, the very famous Kerry man here, works for Stonebridge, who are sponsoring the man of the match, and fair play to them, and fair play to Barhale for sponsoring the whole tournament. Touring Construction and VGC yesterday. These sponsors are so important to us here in London, Charlie, and a special mention to them. So the Fish, as he's known, will hand that over. We'll have to wait and see will they agree with our decision.
They disagreed with us twice yesterday.
They did. I don't know though. I don't know were they right, Charlie.
I don't think.
How
they
did
were
your
right.
club do yesterday, Charlie, in the Tipperary?
No, Paul. No,
Oh,
we
mention?
lost.
Okay.
We lost in the semi-final. Yeah,
Oh.
late on, just got caught. But we're in the hurling final next Sunday, so hopefully the great Lockmore Castleiney club can turn it around.
Absolutely, the best of luck.
That's the worst question you've probably ever asked me in my life.
I know. Well,
so.
you threw a few bad ones at me
That's
and 2 of
true
my
as well,
times, so
that's
I've got
true.
you back. I didn't know the result now.
Yeah.
But North London Shamrocks are celebrating already. Fair play to them. They really did. They were clinical in front of goal for the goals. They were really clinical. There was times when they look at it and say we could have got more scores, but they got the goals, and like I keep saying, the goals win the game. Their goalkeeper Brendan McGeehan made some crucial
He did
saves.
2 or 3 saves in the game, which is also the difference as well. He's a new goalkeeper this year, so he's
brilliant. I think he'll be Michael Maher will be looking at him. Michael Maher, I was talking to Michael, the London manager, earlier, and we had a chat about the season ahead, and he's looking at players here today. There's some fantastic players on both sides, like the conditions here were absolutely brutal, and these lads, both teams, have put in a really, really strong game for people at home watching. I hope you can appreciate the conditions we've had today. We haven't had rain here for about 2 or 3 months. We're like in the desert.
Yeah.
And we get it today, the flagship. But Charlie, we've enjoyed it. We want to thank Sean Kerwin for stepping in for Dave today, Sean, and look forward to the season with Sean with London Juniors. And I want to thank the production crew and George here under very difficult conditions, and yourself, Charlie, the PRO, a brilliant man. You're doing great work for London, and keep it going. And thanks to the county board for allowing us to. And we hope you at home enjoyed it, and we'll be back another day.
Yep. The hurling final is to come next week, the final game that is being live streamed. But for now, much congratulations to North London Shamrocks on retaining the senior championship, and we wish them the best of luck in the Connacht Championship in the coming weeks.